What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. I'm James, I'm 6'4" with a 6'7" wingspan, and I've still never dunked a basketball in my entire life. Welcome to episode number 2 of the NBA Legend Legacy Rebuild series, where we take some of the best players of all time who were never fortunate enough to win championships, we bring them back to the modern NBA in 2020, and we win them a chip. Episode number 1, which will be the first link in the description, was on Allen Iverson. I brought my guy AI back to the league in 2020 and tried to win him a championship. It's kind of that simple. And today, shout out to Henry Friedman who suggested this. I believe he's a Knicks fan, and this is an episode I've wanted to do for a while. I'm bringing back Patrick Ewing. This dude is one of the greatest centers of all time, an absolute beast out there, and a guy who probably deserved a ring. Unfortunately, his career did coincide with the greatness of Michael Jordan. He was let down, shall we say, by his guy John Starks once, if I remember that correctly. And yeah, he's just a guy that I would love to see win a ring. I'm also genuinely very intrigued how Patrick Ewing would fare in the modern NBA. Obviously, nowadays, bigs are asked to stretch the floor, shoot the three, switch in the pick and roll. And while I'm bringing a prime Patrick Ewing in, he's a 95 overall. Obviously, he's not a floor spacer behind the arc. He is a bit slower and bigger than some of the guys in the league today. So it'll be very interesting to see how he fares. And you know we have to bring him back on the Knicks. One of the most storied franchises, a huge market team, and a team that's fallen on tough times in the last God knows how many years. I really want to win the Knicks a championship for the Knicks fans out there, and I want the satisfaction of seeing Patrick Ewing lead the modern Knicks back to glory. And that's about it. The only rules for the video is that Patrick Ewing has to play 40 minutes per game off rip, he has to be the #1 scoring option, and we have a maximum of 3 seasons to win an NBA championship. That's it. Let's get it. Okay, so here we are in the offseason. This is the 2020 draft. We have Patrick Ewing. He's already an A+, and 95 overall. His ceiling is Alonzo Mourning, and his floor is Alonzo Mourning. He may as well be Alonzo Mourning. It's looking pretty good. So, yeah, we're going to need the #1 pick. We got a 24-58 record last season. We ended up with the 3rd pick. So, step number 1, let's get the first pick. Okay, so scarily, the Pelicans got pick #1, which means they could pair up Ewing and Zion. So I am going to offer them a big bag, even though I'm only trading up from 3 to 1, because Ewing is obviously so much better than everyone else in this draft class. I've offered them Kevin Knox, who's got 3-star value, Dennis Smith, who's got 2-star value, the 7th pick in the 2nd round, the 25th pick, and the 3rd pick. Let's see if this goes through. It does not. Wow, and that is a bag as well. That is a bag. One more second. Is that going to get it done? No. I guess I could throw in a future Mavs pick as well. There we go. Okay, we have the first pick. Let's take our guy. Do you know what? I'm going to show the draft. Knicks fans, savor the moment. Here we are, the New York Knicks on the clock, taking a prime Patrick Ewing. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. But I guess I'll show you us signing the 95 overall Patrick Ewing as well. Pretty ridiculous. Prime Ewing, 7 feet tall, 95 overall. He's going to be pretty dominant. Now we've got the team player options, so obviously there's a lot of cap space that we probably don't really need, so I think I might just literally let everybody walk. Maybe I'll keep Peyton as a backup point guard. Bobby Portis, 15 mil, that's a bit much. I'm going to let everyone else walk, that's fine. Let's head into free agency and see what we can do. I think we need to put some spacing around Patrick Ewing above anything else, so I mean, right off the bat, Anthony Davis would be an amazing fit. A stretch 4, dominant defender. Imagine that Twin Towers, that'd be crazy. I'm throwing AD the bag for sure. I think there's probably been some rumors about him coming to New York. We'll throw him the player option, no trade clause. Then outside of that, I'm thinking if we're going to get another stretch 4, Gallinari could be fun. I think he kind of makes sense. We want some floor spacing around Patrick Ewing. So, yeah, I'll chuck him an offer as a backup option. Honestly, I'll probably just chuck Fred VanVleet an offer as well, just because I love Fred VanVleet. So let's just give him what he wants. All right, let's see what happens there. We got AD. We got AD. Oh my gosh, this is already going very well. So we have a 95 overall and a 97 overall as our forwards. Yeah, not too bad. So can we sign any of these guys as well? No. Okay, let's see if we can make a trade. I think I'd actually rather have Ntilikina than Peyton as my backup. So I'll trade these two guys, see if we can like cap dump a little bit. Now, I think this Pistons pick's the best deal available. Peyton, Iggy. I don't know if I want 2 picks from them. I'll take 1. I'll take that 1 pick. That's pretty valuable. That is looking good. So now can we pick up one of these 2? I think obviously we'd want Fred VanVleet. Perfect. All right, free agency. Let's have a look at the roster. So right now we're rocking VanVleet and Ntilikina, not too bad. I actually put Ntilikina in the G League, so he's probably not going to be terrible now. We could look to upgrade him. RJ Barrett may look to flip him, may look to develop him. Not sure yet. We've got Julius Randle off the bench, who I guess I could have traded as well. Maybe I'll trade him now. I think I'm going to look for a Julius Randle trade. I might trade him for a small forward and then kind of go from there. Whoa, hold up. I could run RJ Barrett at the 3 and pick up Buddy Hield. I know I got Buddy Hield in my last video, but we need spacing around Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing doesn't space the floor. Everyone else needs to be able to shoot on this team. Buddy Hield works. None of the other options really float my boat. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody. Tobias Harris has just paid loads of money, and I kind of prefer Buddy Hield as a player anyway. So we'll pick up Hield. We'll go with that. and then RJ can slide to the 3. Now we've just got to kind of figure out some bench pieces, I think. So let's actually have one more look at the roster. Yeah, we're going to want like a backup shooting guard, some backup wings basically. And I think that's about it. Let's try and pick up some backup wings. Tyreek Evans, welcome to the squad. I think that's kind of desperate, but that is where we're at. Can we actually lowball him a little bit? Yeah, we'll lowball Tyreek. Actually, no, we'll keep it about where it is. I think that's fine. Team option on that. We're going to have some work to do trade-wise to fill out this bench for sure. Let's see if we can pick up maybe just another small forward or someone for the roster. I know Wesley Matthews is going to regress pretty hard. Torrey Craig, we'll pick him up and probably trade him. Sorry, my guy. I feel like I always do that with Torrey Craig and Myers Leonard. Just pick him up and trade him. Okay, I believe I forgot to record training camp. Sorry, I believe I just sent Patrick Ewing to athleticism, Buddy Hield to perimeter defense, and RJ Barrett to untapped potential. Kind of forgot Mitchell Robinson was on the roster, but yeah, this is the roster so far. We've got Van Vliet, Hill, Barrett, Davis, Ewing, Robinson, Ntilikina, Leonard, and Evans. So I already think Robinson I might look to trade for like a really good scoring 6th man. Okay, so I'd love to see De'Aaron Fox on this team. I think he'd fit pretty well. Like he'd push the ball, get the ball to Patrick Ewing. He'd offer some spacing. He's not an elite shooter, but he's good enough. So I've gone for Mitchell Robinson, who we don't really need now that we've got Patrick, Tyreek Evans, and a load of picks. We'll see if that gets the job done. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Maybe I need to throw in that Pistons pick, actually. So if we take everything else out and throw in that super valuable Pistons pick, oh yeah, that should get the job done. Boom. Okay, De'Aaron Fox is on the squad. Now I'm thinking we can move Fred VanVleet to the bench, probably. Yeah, Fred VanVleet can go to the bench. Okay, so this might look like a lateral move. In fact, RJ Barrett has a lot more trade value than Michael Porter. In 3 years from now, he'll probably be a better player than Michael Porter. But I kind of want to win now. I think we're ready. Plus, we get Will Barton, a veteran piece off the bench, who's definitely an upgrade on Ntilikina. So that gives us more depth. We're giving up assets for sure. But Michael Porter's an A+ from downtown. I think he fits better with Ewing. Let's do this trade. I like it. Okay, so here's the squad, and I am loving it. We've got De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield pushing the pace, reuniting them actually in New York, which is kind of interesting. Michael Porter Jr. is going to stretch the floor. Davis and Ewing. Then I'm going for like an 8-man rotation for now. We've got VanVleet, Barton, and Leonard. So the only issue I see here is VanVleet's going to basically play all the backup guard minutes, which only leaves Will Barton these backup small forward minutes here. And we've got no one who can play backup power forward. So I'm going to have Leonard play literally the 8 minutes that Ewing's not on the floor. I think I just want to trade Will Barton for a combo forward, and we should be good to go. Okay, so I wouldn't mind a bit of defense off the bench. I think VanVleet's going to bring a lot of offense off the bench, so I'm going to go for Jonathan Isaac. I think that's going to be a nice pickup. We've got Will Barton, Raul Neto, and a 2nd and a 1st. I think that'll be enough, and we're taking back Alfred Camino. It's kind of a bad contract for them, so yeah, let's see if this goes through. No, okay. Maybe I'll throw in another couple seconds, see if that gets the job done. I think it might. We can't be far off. There we go. All right, so we got Jonathan Isaac. We'll put him in the rotation. Okay, so this squad is looking great. As we know, the starting 5 right here. And then we just got a 3-man rotation off the bench. Myers Leonard, Jonathan Isaac, and Fred VanVleet. Maybe not a lot of offense off the bench, but we'll see if that hinders us. One thing I forgot to mention, and I don't know how I forgot to mention it, I signed Greg Popovich. I fired Fizdale as I did in real life. I picked up Pop. We had an unlimited budget. I thought, why not? It'll be fun to see. And I've chosen a post-centric system. I think, because, I mean, he's maxed out on it, Patrick Ewing. We've got Anthony Davis as well. Shout out in the comments if you've ever used post-centric in 2K My League. This is the first time I've ever used it. So, yeah, I'm kind of intrigued. We've also got Where's Coach Game Plan? We've got Patrick Ewing as the first scoring option, Anthony Davis, and then De'Aaron Fox. So I'm just hoping these two are just going to eat in the post, go absolutely crazy, and lead us to a championship. Okay, I'm just going to let you look at the screen. Take a look at that bottom right corner. It says 70 and 12, and Patrick Ewing, 29 points, 18 rebounds, 3 blocks on efficient shooting. I'd call that a pretty good season-on-season turnaround. Isaac Okoro, Rookie of the Year. Brandon Clark, 6th Man of the Year. Kawhi, Defensive Player of the Year. Robert Williams. And Greg Popovich winning Coach of the Year as well. Honestly, that is incredible. That is about as well as I could have wanted year 1 to go. All-NBA first team, just Patrick Ewing. All-NBA second team. We got AD on the second team as well, so they clearly were the most dominant big man tandem of all time. Both making all-defensive first team. That is crazy. All right, so 70 and 12, and I mean, yeah, just looking at this roster, like the more I think about it, the more I think it would work in the modern league. For the fast break, you'd have De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield pushing the ball, Porter spacing, and AD running the floor. Maybe Patrick Ewing's a bit slower on those fast breaks, but he could trail for that mid-range pop shot. And then if they had to slow it down in the half court, you'd have Patrick Ewing basically dominating in the post. So it'd be a really good team. They could play in transition and play in the half court. I think it would work really, really well. But that is enough of me ranting about that. Let's check out the player stats. So obviously we know what Ewing did. Absolutely ridiculous. As a second fiddle, AD not too bad. 24, 11, 3 assists, 1.3 and 2.2. Yeah, the rim protection is just absolutely ridiculous. De'Aaron Fox, 17 and 10. That's perfect. Michael Porter Jr. did a really solid job. A lot more efficient than I think RJ Barrett would have been. Buddy Hield, really good. VanVleet, that's perfect numbers off the bench. Jonathan Isaac, he's never going to shoot that efficiently, but for him, that's actually not too bad. 33% from downtown. Myers Leonard, my guy, that is a monster stat line. I'm so glad you're finally getting some PT. Awesome. Team stats-wise, I really really want to see what our defense was like. I bet it was a little bit ridiculous. Okay, not crazy far ahead of everybody else, but best defense in the league. Second best offense in the league. All right, I'm feeling optimistic. Let's jump right into the playoffs here. Chicago Bulls. I'm sorry, guys, you did not get Anthony Davis in the offseason, as I bet you would love to. He's about to dominate Larry Markkinen, and for that, I'm very sorry. That's going to be a 4-0 sweep, 100%. I can't respect the Bulls right now, like against Patrick Ewing and Anthony Davis. Not a thing. There we go, 3-0. Get the job done, 4-0. Perfect. All right, moving on to the second round. Who are we going to be facing here? Atlanta. They are actually incredibly overpowered in this game, so a little bit nervous there. But again, outside of Trae Young, who hopefully De'Aaron Fox can lock up, we should be fine. Let's go. Dominate, Patrick. Dominate. 2-0. Okay, we took an L. Let's go. Finish the job. Good stuff. Let's see who did well in the closeout game. Yeah, Ewing is doing absolute work. What is he averaging so far in the playoffs? Let's have a look. Oh, wow. AD's actually outperforming Ewing. But, well, I'm saying that he's averaging 21 rebounds per game and 3.4 blocks. No, Ewing's still kind of the dominant one. This is incredible. All right. Oh, this is an interesting matchup. So we've got Ewing against Joel Embiid. And we've got, okay, Ben Simmons at the 4. So Anthony Davis can hopefully do some work on him there. They match up with us pretty... they signed Chris Paul. I'd kind of like to see that in real life. Interesting. Again, a team I really respect, but a team I think we should beat. So let's see what happens here. 1-0. Okay, 1-0. This is always going to be the toughest challenge. Let's go. Game 5. Okay. Pivotal. Let's see if we can up the minutes. This is a pivotal game. We have to survive here. I'm not going down without a fight. Do you know what? Sorry, Myers. Patrick's getting all the PT right here. We're going for a 7-man rotation. A little bit insane, maybe, but we're going to try it. Ewing. Sorry, no. Davis needs a couple more minutes. All right. We'll go with that. I'm not going out to this team. It's not happening. Simulate with Simcast. Let's see what we can do here. Come on, guys. We need the win. Let's go. You can't win 70 games and dump out like this. Let's go. All right. 9-point lead. That's solid. It's down to 4. Come on. Let's go. 4-point game. Oh, my God. It's tied with 12 seconds to go. Do I do it? Of course I do it. We're hopping in. Okay, so we're here in the game, and it looks like Patrick is on the line, which is beautiful. So we've just got to knock these down. I think he's got the weirdest free throw release ever, though. There we go. All right, 1-point lead. I think they fixed his free throw. It used to be awful. All right, let's go. Clamp up, De'Aaron. Clamp up. Man on man. You got him. Let's go. Easy. See, help. You're fine. Let's go, Patrick. Big swats. Let's go. Huge defense. Push it. Bang, that's game. That is game. Patrick Ewing showing Joel Embiid who's boss. Let's go on to game 7. All right, that was simple. Hit a free throw. Amazing defensive possession. And we are on to game 7. Let's go. Again, we've got the 7-man rotation. It's all on Patrick Ewing to get this job done. Bad first quarter. Come on, pick it up. Oh, don't get blown out in game 7. All right, we're kind of in the game. 83. Come on, pull it back. Let's go. Huge fourth quarter so far. All right, 6-point game. Let's go. Oh, my God. All right, I think that's it. Yep. We've been eliminated. That is sad times. All right. I don't know if there's a huge amount I want to do with this team at this point. All right. Philadelphia 76ers win the championship. At least we lost to the eventual champions. Again, like I said, I don't think there's a huge amount I want to do to this team. So I might fast forward through most of the offseason. I'll let you guys know if I make any changes and I'll jump in if needed. But I think we're going to basically run it back. Oh, this is worth an update. We are signing the key to our team. We are bringing Linsanity back to New York. If this doesn't get a ring, I honestly don't know what will. Linsanity's back. It's time to win a ring. Okay, so here are our next season, and here's the rotation as of right now. So we've got exactly the same squad, basically. The only thing we did was replace Myers Leonard for Kelly Olynyk, which is a slight upgrade. He offers some good spacing off the bench. The only thing I'm thinking we could improve is potentially get a more defensive-minded small forward from Michael Porter Jr., and then also maybe upgrade Isaac off the bench in terms of someone who brings not only some defense, but a bit more offense. I think Fred VanVleet was probably a bit alone in the second unit offensively. So, yeah, I might look at a couple trades for these two guys, and other than that, we should be good. Okay, so I do love the idea of some Chris Middleton on this team. Unfortunately, to make salaries work, I would have thrown Kelly Olynyk, and I'm throwing in a very valuable pick from the Spurs. But no, this would definitely be an upgrade. He's a real two-way player, and I think he'd fit in well. So let's try and make that trade. There we go. Okay, so we got Chris Middleton, which is perfect. He's going to start. Michael Porter can move to the bench. And then, yeah, I'll probably just figure out some sort of backup center. Oh, man, I don't need to think twice about that. A couple scrubs and a pick for Taco Fall. I feel like I've done this before as well. I probably will take a break from getting Taco after this. But for this video, he's coming in. Let's do it. All right, let's see the final rotation. Okay, so going into the second season, we've got Fox Hield, Chris Middleton, who's a huge upgrade at the small forward position. Should bring us a lot more defense. Davis, Ewing, VanVleet, Porter, and Fall. I love the idea of Porter coming off the bench and getting us buckets. I am sticking to the post-centric system. It's now 4.5 stars, so why not? I really would like to win a championship with that system. Then we've got Ewing, Davis, and I actually made Middleton the third scoring option. We'll have Fox kind of focus mostly on facilitating. Yeah, that's probably all we need to say. So let's simulate to the end of the season. We have to win the championship this year. I expect about 70 wins again, and we got to get it done this season. Come on. Okay, so into season number 2. It's another year, another dominant season. Basically the same win total, 69 and 13. Patrick Ewing was slacking, actually. He only averaged 28, 16 and 3. So, yeah, pretty bad season from Patrick there. We've got Patrick on the first team again. I don't know why it always skips. Second team, Anthony Davis makes it again. Yeah, we're looking good. It was pretty much a carbon copy, both on the all-defensive first team. There we go. No excuses. Let's switch over to season stats, see what we're doing here. We need to win it this season, guys. We need to win it this season. So Patrick was dominant. Anthony Davis was dominant. Chris Middleton was a really nice addition. Super efficient, playing some defense. De'Aaron Fox still maintained his numbers, even with the addition of Middleton, which was nice. Again, everyone's playing well. Everyone's doing it. Okay, so here in the playoffs, and we actually have the Charlotte Hornets as the 8th seed. Right. Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa, they made some upgrades. They should be higher than an 8th seed. But yeah, hopefully still not too much to worry about here. Okay, simulate round. Let's go. Don't give me any drama in the first round. Come on, don't be doing this to me in the first round. You went 69 and 13. Yeah, of course. This is the weirdest thing about 2K. Like, you'll go 69 and 13 and lose to an 8th seed. Just finish it. Finish the job. My gosh. Okay, Cleveland, always quite overpowered in this game. Nothing we should be worried about there, though. So, again, hopefully we'll get the... There we go. 1-0 down, of course. Of course. Finish the job. Please finish the job. Let's go. Boom. Okay. Orlando is the 2nd seed. Interesting. They must have picked up someone big. Yeah, I'd call that someone big for sure. But we've got AD on him, so I'm kind of happy with that. And they don't have... Whoa. Okay, I'm kind of scared of this team. Not going to lie to you. Do you know what? I will actually mess with a few minutes here. We'll bump Porter Jr. down to 22. And then we'll give those minutes to AD because I want Giannis. Do you know what, actually? I'm going to bump him down to 20 because I want AD playing big minutes on Giannis. And then other than that, we're probably good. All right, let's see what we can do here. Orlando, come on, get him out of the way. This is a tough matchup. They got Bol off the bench. Yeah, there you go. It's a demigod Bol. Okay, boom. Okay, so we're in the finals. That's perfect. It's further than we got last year. But we do have Luka Doncic to deal with. Which, honestly, I mean, who's our shooting guard? Who's guarding him? Buddy Hield. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, we're going to want Middleton on him. There's no way I'm putting Buddy Hield on him. That's not going to be fun for anybody. Okay, Chris Middleton and then Porzingis. Yeah, either of them can handle Porzingis, so that is fine. Let's finish the job. 1, 2, 3. All right, do you know what? I'm going to go into Simcast because I want the Knicks fans to have the satisfaction of seeing their team hoist the trophy. I really want that for the Knicks fans. Are we going to do it in this game? Looks like we're going to do it. Let's go. Let's get the job done. All right, 6 seconds left. I'm going into the game just so we can see them hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy. Oh, it's beautiful to see. Look, you can see the relief on their faces. First championship since 1973. Champions Knicks. That is not something I thought I'd see anytime soon. It's beautiful. AD looks gassed, but where's Patrick? I want to see Patrick get that finals MVP. Let's go. Wow, AD's really emotional. Let's hope he gets to do that with the Lakers this year. That'd be kind of cool to see. It's a nice empty crowd. Okay. Why would you want to see your team win a championship, I guess? Oh, that's quite an emotional moment. Bless him. De'Aaron Fox was kind of like motorboating him there a little bit. Let's go. Let me see Patrick Ewing with his finals MVP. Please tell me he won the finals MVP. There we go. It's beautiful to see. Patrick Ewing with the finals MVP. Knicks champions behind him. Oh, there we go. They're celebrating. Man, if you're a Knicks fan, feel free to share this video. I mean, you know, I feel Knicks fans might want to see this. AD doesn't even fit in the screen. Sipping that Gatorade, Fred VanVleet. You should probably get yourself some champagne, my guy. Oh, man, this is beautiful. This is the ending that I wanted. This is quite satisfying to see. It's even better seeing Pop kind of celebrating with him as well. And so it ends. This was for the Knicks fans, man. An almost 50-year drought ends. Patrick Ewing leads his team to the promised land. And what's more, we did it old school. Twin towers down low. Greg Popovich running an old school post-centric system, just feeding the bigs. But we had a modern twist to it. Hield, Fox, Middleton, all of these guys adding some pace and space. So I think it was a really cool kind of hybrid team blending the old school with the new school. And yeah, that's why I love this series. I love seeing guys like Patrick Ewing, guys who were never able to win a ring in real life, come in, win a ring, and kind of try and dominate in the modern NBA. So yeah, if you're a Knicks fan, I hope you really enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed that in general. Please like the video if you like the video. Please subscribe, and please drop a comment with a suggestion for who you think should be the next person in this series. Another kind of historic, legendary player that hasn't won a ring, because I want to do another episode of this soon. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.